Sanford in Boise, Idaho writes to me and he says, "Hey Paul, I've gotten a glimpse of the makeshift mixing board in your stereo speaker room. Can you share it?" There she is. So for those of you that don't know, Octave Records is our label, and we do everything exclusively in DSD. So everything is recorded in DSD. And normally what we have done is, and this is the standard way to do it, for those that really care about quality, we record in DSD, get all of our originals together, and then we put them through D to A converters, and we mix in an analog board. You've seen our Studer, a 963, and that's a fine board, but it's still analog, and analog is a compromise. An analog mixing board is a whole bunch of op amps, and yeah, it can sound good. I mean, Neil Young stuff, and almost everything that you like have great recordings. Many of them have been through analog mixing boards. Octave recordings, all of them. And they're terrific. They're great recordings. I love them. I'm very proud of them. But they've all been done in that way. And now we're experimenting with a new way of doing it. And that new way is using a filter, a very special filter that's been worked on for the last 10 years or so by the Morrisons. And the mathematics behind this filter are just way beyond me. But basically it's what's called a look-forward filter, which means that it does its thing, then it looks forward, sees how well it did, then goes back and does it again. And it's this loop until it turns out perfect. And what you wind up with is a perfect, lossless PCM copy of DSD that can then be put into a mixer, because DSD cannot be volume controlled nor mixed. It's a 1-bit signal, and you can't do any math with just 1 bit. In order to do math, which is how these boards work, you have to do math on a multi-bit system. So we have 16 or 24 or 32. This is actually a 64-bit system. And we can do very complex math on it without any kind of sonic problems, but not on DSD. So the trick is to record in DSD, because there's nothing better, nothing higher resolution, nothing better, nothing more analog sounding than DSD. And once you have it captured, now we have a way to convert it perfectly to PCM, so we can play with it over here and do the mix. And so that's, and I'll tell you in an upcoming video why we're in this room and all that. But yeah, so you can kind of see. I'll play you a little something. This is Zoe Berman. Here we go. Zoe.
Your emerald eyes are an elaborate labyrinth in the sky.
Ah, that girl can sing. I love it. So anyway, yeah, we'll talk more about it, but there's our makeshift mix, and we're just doing this temporarily up here, learning the system, experimenting, figuring things out. This is the Pyramix system, and it's gnarly. All right, there's your answer. I'll talk to you later. Bye.